against the wall, and the bandwagon's falling right off. And you're hearing all the talk about maybe you should think about what you're gonna do if it don't work out. It ain't about if it makes sense, 'cause if the voodoo it don't fit. As far as I can see, there ain't no way to be somebody if you just gonna quit. So if you gotta fight, don't lose it. If you gotta do it, die, dream, do it. If you got something to prove, go on, prove it. Don't let nobody clip your wings. Keep your head down, keep on the blinders. Tune out the doubters and all the close minders. If it's in your blood, falling down ain't enough to change who you're born to be. Get back up, that's the only backup plan you need.
Welcome back, Rico Moneybags, a channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification stays lit like that. You guys will not miss out on any future updates. You got to stay tapped in, especially with the markets being how the markets are. We're going to talk about some fresh plays. You know, I know you guys love your meme coins. We're going to talk about some updates as well. Man, we are cooking, man. If you're part of XPX, I know we got our, our situation and we're on Solana as well. And we're dealing with the Solana stuff, but I'm working on some things, fam, and it's going to bring more adoption. I can tell you that right now. If you're a serious investor in XPX, you're looking really good. This is where you accumulate on that play, because a lot of people always are shocked how much we're able to roll out things back to back. And I've been cooking on something. We never hinted on it, and it's just getting really, really close. And it's really going to bring a lot of adoption. So appreciate you guys pulling up. Welcome in. If you guys are here for the free crypto, you guys are joining for some of that. Make sure you guys join us on the Pump Fund stream for that giveaway, man. But we're going to start off with the overall crypto market cap, 2.65 trillion. The markets are red right now across the board. We got Bitcoin down, ETH is down, this is down, that is down. A little bit of down in the market, right? And that's okay, because that's just what happens, fam. Things go up, things go down, things go sideways, things go back up, they go right back down, and then they come right back, right? So you got to really stay locked in. A lot of this stuff I was honestly been prepping. Anybody who's tapped into this channel, anybody who's tapped into really like, it's exciting when the markets pick up, but staying really locked in and just being diligent on what's really going on, it's super important. That's what we've been doing on the channel. Yeah, we're excited when the markets go up, but I've been kind of cautiously warning everybody about this, right? Like, honestly, fam, not because I'm not bullish. Obviously, we've been waiting for this for a while, but this is that rejection on that 200 moving average that we were concerned about, right? Now, granted, we're still in the green, but if it came down to this level right here, 75,000, and flick that red, this line that comes back out red, we could see some selling pressure, bring it down back to the 60s on Bitcoin. And, granted, I know that wouldn't be the most exciting thing to talk about on a live stream or the most things that most people want to hear. But at least, you're not being swayed by all the emotional roller coaster that goes on in the space, right? We've been waiting for the daily chart to give us the confirmation, to give us that, hey, the races are back. The things are pumping up really hard. And yeah, the 4-hour chart is still looking relatively good because it's still above the 200. But if it fell underneath this 200 and came to exactly where the point of control is at, right at 77 or right at 77,000 and a half, and it broke underneath this, we could get a sell signal that would be valid down to 74,000 on BTC on the 4-hour chart. Just like we respected it to the north side, we got to respect it to the south side. And you're seeing a little bit of that happen right now with the 1-hour chart. It's been bullish since over here, above the 200, right? Bullish buy signal, sell signal that faked everybody out. You actually would have got stopped out right here. But this is where, again, you trust your strategy. I'm not a financial advisor, but trust your patterns and whatever it is that you might be using, because yeah, we got stopped out here, but this sell signal right here that almost looked like it was going to get stopped out was extremely valid, right? You're not going to hit a home run on your first swing every freaking time. It's not your second swing that you hit a home run every freaking time. Like, sometimes it's on your third swing when the bases are loaded that you actually crack the bat and send that thing into the bleachers, right? And this is a perfect example of that, of just being very patient and kind of noticing, BTC hitting a lot of, areas up here where it was having troubles here, here, and it just couldn't get above that and break above that and hold above that, right? And that's where this sell signal, this one eventually became valid and did come down. Now, does this mean that this is the bottom right here? We're going to be tracking price really close. This is where we start to use a little bit of the higher time frames to see where this can head to, because of this sell signal or what's starting to become one. Doesn't mean that it's valid just yet, because you can see right here we had this happen red here, red here. Is this another moment where it's just a little bit of red, a bounce off of most likely 100 moving average, not even coming down to the 200 and then bouncing off of it? That could definitely be something that's going on. But if it flipped underneath that 200, then hey, it wouldn't be too hard for me to be like, hey, we're probably going to see some cheaper prices. And this is why I've been telling everybody to zoom out. You're not missing anything. People are rotating. People are huffing and puffing, like losing their breath, selling at losses just to go chase the next thing. The markets are not still back. You're just in rotation. You're like a side chick right now. You're in side chick rotation, because in all actuality, on the daily chart, this thing has not got back all the back roaring, right? We've been underneath this 200 moving average ever since over here, right? And we got this going on. So we'll see, can we get above that 200 moving average on the daily chart, where, that is the biggest variable indicator, and a lot more people, a lot more money would come into the market. Now, this is not saying that it's not going to happen, that this rejection is there, it's confirmed, and now automatically it's going to fall apart. But if you start seeing some of the other time frames, the shorter ones, start to show you like, hey, we're losing the 200 on the 4 hour, we're trading underneath it on the 2, on the 3, it wouldn't be hard to kind of say that there's going to be a sell signal that comes out over here. Maybe we see some cheaper prices because we got rejected, and these rejections hurt people's feelings. People get rejected and they get their feelings hurt. Well, guess what? Price gets rejected and its feelings get hurt. That's just how the market moves. So right now we're kind of back in that, okay, what's going on? What prices are we going to see? And if we can hold above 75,000, or, above this, 79,600, 79 and a half, on the daily chart, it's going to be looking pretty good. But if we flip this red, we could see the prices come down to the point of control of 68,700. All right, fam, let's go to Ethereum next. And you can see the topic right here. It's like, oh, man, we almost got close to the 200, but we didn't. Getting into these. Make sure you guys join on the Pump Fund side of things if you guys are here for the giveaway. So don't miss out. So join over there. And you just hold a little bit of XPX and you can win some XPX. We got some winners from yesterday's space and a winner from the one before that we'll take care of after this stream. Ethereum's price right here, again, seeing some rejection, and you got to ask yourself, is it going to come down to the point of control on this daily chart? $2,000 ETH, is it going to come back down to these lower prices of $1,700 ETH? And that could be happening in the market. It sucks sometimes to come in here and come on a live stream and where it's not like Bitcoin all-time high, XPX all-time high, this all-time high, but really we're just trying to catch the wins. Everybody's doing this. It's in this space. You're seeing the same spaces, the same people rotating into the same projects that they're seeing in the spaces, people saying the same things but really meaning a completely different thing, right? And until we have like an influx of just a rush of new investors coming into the space, we're kind of going to be in this kind of dull moment in the market right now. Now you have your outliers, your new launches, your things that already bottomed out that are starting to do really good. And shout out to those that are able to do that. It's kind of part of the process, unfortunately, especially when the market conditions are like how they are. Not everything's just automatically sending. But you got some great meme coins that we're going to talk about that are fresh hitters, some that we talked about before that are doing really good, and some brand new ones that we haven't talked about at all. So you got Ethereum right here at these prices where they definitely could go lower. This 200 moving average seems further away than ever before, and I would just play the market a lot more cautious than the last couple of weeks of how all this momentum has been, okay? And just, better safe than sorry. You never heard nobody say, damn, I played it too safe. It's like, no, not really. It's better safe than sorry is a real thing. So we got XRP fam right here. Shout out to the XRP army. Again, look at the XRP fam on a daily chart. They have not missed out so much, but so quickly people's emotions change. And it's just been the same thing. You could have just been happy this whole time. This whole period, you could have just been like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy my life. The markets are going to be the markets. I'll DCA into XRP and accumulate more XRP as I can. But having this emotional roller coaster, like, yeah, XRP conference, XRP's bullish. Now, oh no, it's like, that's too much, man. That's too much. You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And a lot of people are getting wrecked, selling at a loss, paper handing their conviction plays because they're on an emotional roller coaster that really isn't even going anywhere. It's not even doing anything. So if you're bullish on XRP and this is your conviction play, this is your accumulation zone. Don't be bummed out today because you got cheaper prices on XRP when you're just as bullish on it at any price, right? So right here, you see this daily chart on XRP still quite a bit away from that 200 moving average. The 4-hour was looking good, but the prices today are not the same as they were the last couple of weeks. Some of that momentum feels a little bit gassed out, to be honest with you guys. And this is crypto; it could just pump up out of nowhere. But you can see how this daily chart on XRP, maybe we come back down to $1.11. That's just cheaper XRP for you. But if it did break that 200, we could see $2.10. The Binance coin right here having a little pullback from what was going on, that's for sure. And this is the first time, we've been seeing some exciting prices on BNB and the rest of the market. But look at exactly where this top came to. Like, these things we have to highlight. Look at how, like, it's exactly where we hit before. Right here. We're hitting it again right there. And it's being rejected. So, that 686, 690 BNB is a crucial price that we want to pay attention to, getting closer to that $700 BNB, because it'll probably bring some good buy pressure. Now, if it broke past this line right here that we're talking about, going into $700, it could probably have the momentum to trade into this gap, break the 200 moving average, and break to the upper valley range of, $900 BNB. We're just seeing, again, prices got rejected. So you got to ask yourself, when price got rejected last time here, it came back down to 5 something. Is it going to do that again? That it got rejected at the same, oops, that's a horrible horizontal line. Let's just use this one so it's more straight. But that's exactly on the thing. So you wouldn't be wrong for asking, hey, are we going to do the same thing that we did last time and come down to this price over here, recharge a little bit to bounce back up to go test it again? And this could be the range that we're trading in until we break out and push past that 200 moving average. Something to pay attention to on BNB right there. Let's clean this up for the next streams. Appreciate all of you guys that are pulling up. If you guys can go on X, repost this, it'll be greatly appreciated. Repost it wherever you guys can. It's super important. So BNB prices holding out right now. Daily chart again, kind of the same prices that we've seen before, and in a rejection and price coming back down. First to the point of control, then coming down a little bit lower like it did last time to the lower value range, right? Exactly here, exactly there. Is it going to do it again? And if it fell through this time where we see lower prices, looking at the weekly chart, all things that we should consider right now, kind of waiting for that breakout to happen on that daily chart, man. We're being patient, man. We're being patient. People are kind of like very impatient right now, but you've already waited all of this. You've already waited all of this time. You've already waited since this madness started right here. You've already waited 215 days. What is it to wait another? I don't care. What is it? Another 200? It goes by pretty quick, actually. It actually goes by pretty quick. That's a good thing, right? If it was going by too slow, it'd be a drag, but it actually goes by pretty fast. So we're being patient on this Solana as well. You're not being left behind. It's not like Solana's back at $300 and you're not doing too hot, right? It's the markets are still being tested and they're still actually consolidating on a higher time frame. They're making higher lows a little bit, but this little rejection right here, exactly, again, if we put the horizontal line on this one and kind of do the same dance, exactly where we've been before. So really close to where we were at, we hit there, and then price came back down. So are you going to be wrong for saying, hey, maybe price comes back down to this section of $77? Because this is where it got to hang out. This is where it was hanging out before. Granted, there's a wick that went really low and created this lower value range, but this is where the majority of that price action is happening. It's right around that $77 range on Solana. So price rejected, definitely not getting closer to 200 moving average, even looks further than before. Could we see some cheaper prices? Are shorts back on the table? And, not your financial advisor, but something that everybody should consider momentarily. Maybe this week is a bearish week. Maybe the next 2 weeks are bearish again and everybody's bummed out. But again, if you're building for the long term and you're spending your time and your money in development, this is nothing. This is just more time for you to get all your ducks in a row for mass adoption, fam. Bitcoin and crypto altogether has not been where it's like mass scale full adoption has happened whatsoever. We're still extremely early, fam. Very, very early. Barely 2.65 trillion dollar market cap. It's going to be worth way more than that. We're going to be 10 trillion. It's going to go higher than that. It's going to keep climbing. It's going to consume the rest of the wealth. Honestly, is going to come into cryptocurrency. So Solana giving you some discount prices. Maybe you want to short it, or maybe you're going to wait for some cheaper prices down here at $77 and load up on some more Solana. But you don't want to miss this opportunity, and it breaks past this 200 moving average eventually, and it's like, oh, that was the bottom. That section right there, that accumulation zone or consolidation zone, was actually where I was supposed to be accumulating some right there, right? So keep that in mind, fam. Keep that in mind that we're still super early, right? All right. So let's go to this one, Mascot right here. This one's pumping up hard. This one got caught up on the radar, and goes to show you guys that things pump back up on Solana. Now this thing's trending, top 10, when a lot of people probably thought it was dead, right? Because this happened. So everybody's crying. Everybody's soft futting their own bags. Everybody's rotating into the next play. Anybody who DCA'd into this thing pumped right back up. It went all the way down to 23K market cap from right underneath $1 million market cap. That tends to happen. A lot of people who got in early, they paper hand it. But if you got a solid community, you got a solid project, you're building something, you got a solid narrative. Once everybody's priced out, either they buy more tokens to sell because they need to buy more to sell, but eventually they run out. And now this thing's right back at 310K market cap, and it's trending top 10 on Dex Screener with 564K in trading volume. I bet those creator rewards to get fat all over again, and then it's making money. So World Cup 2026, this is a narrative that we're going to see in crypto all the time. It's not going to go anywhere. And I think that this is going to continue to be very popular. I think it's pretty impressive to, pump right back up how it is, but I'm also not surprised. They went through their pain, right? They got their pain over with, and they had a whole community that said, hey, we're bullish on this Mascot idea around the World Cup. And everybody got priced out. People who cheated, now what? They're still in the Telegram. Now they see this thing pumping up. You don't think they're buying back again? You don't think the same people who sold? Look at this guy. Buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, selling down here. He was supposed to be buying down here. Now he's buying back at the top. I mean, you can find these wallets. These people are doing this on a regular basis. They are just rotators. They're like it's like the dating scene of today. People got rosters and stuff. It's crazy. So they're just rotating around. And that's the type of that's what's going on. You could have just bought a whole bunch during this whole section. When are they starting to buy again? When it's pumping up. Why? Because even when they sold all their bags, selling all through this, selling, when they reached all the way to the top, still sold, bought a little bit, sold the rest of it. Okay, you know what? They could have bought all through this, but they sold their bag, and then they're still in that Telegram. That thing's pumping up again. They're like, oh, what's going on? It's going back up. Oh, let me get a bag. And now they're buying it. Where? At 303. They could have been buying it down here at 23K market cap. They could have been buying it at 56K market cap. They could have bought it at 100K market cap. They could have bought it at 143. But instead, those buys are coming in now at 300K market cap. That's the psychology of the space, man. I don't know. I'm just identifying, right? I don't identify with it, but I see it. I see what's going on, right? It's very visible. And yeah, so here you guys go over here. If you guys are into soccer, if you guys are into this stuff. Okay, let's refresh this. This is how sometimes we get kicked out of spaces. But right here, you got your World Cup, fresh play. It probably going to have a lot more momentum because now you got everybody who's seen it come up on the radar first, and plus everybody who cheated on it. And now they're in the Telegram like, what's going on? What did I miss? What? The World Cup mascot is actually a thing. Yeah, bam. There you guys go. So don't miss out on this right here. Definitely tap in. 300K market cap. right now on Mascot, looking pretty good, trending top 10. And we got a couple top 10 trenders for you guys today. Some that were not trending top 10 that I brought to a lot of people's attention that are now trending top 10. It's just a matter of time. The next one that we're going to talk about is Bull. Now it's trending top 10, pumping up pretty hard, having a nice little leg up. One that I told everybody, keep an eye on this one. Keep an eye on this one because I think when the markets come back, it's going to roar. And the same thing happened here. This thing underneath 1 million, it went all the way down to freaking 54K market cap. Now it's at $6 million market cap. So all you have to do is be patient in this space. Once everybody's priced out, the thing starts pumping again. Everybody starts chasing it all over. Everybody's in chase mode. And so the markets just start bringing in an infinite pump and new liquidity injection, and everybody's just feeling bullish all over again. Right now, it's just about pricing the G's out, pricing paper handout, and eventually people that were in that Telegram, they're still in there, that sold, they're coming back. They're like, what, Bull's back? The Bull's back? And when the Bull's actually back, I can only imagine how high this one's going to pump. Buying the Bull in the bear is probably one of the best things that you can do. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. You guys let me know. Are you guys going to wait till it's bull season to buy the Bull and it's at 20, 30, 40 million dollar market cap? Or is it at 6 million? Or when I was telling everybody down at 3 million, that it was probably a play to keep an eye on because now it's pumping up. They got the DEX boost bumping up again, 1.6 million in trading volume, and it's got everybody's attention. Once you price them out, it's a wrap, fam. It's a wrap. And this thing's looking really good right now. Shout out to the Bull community. Like I said, don't wait for the Bull to be in the Bull, to buy the Bull. It's probably best to check out the Bull in the bear and do it now because it's going to be a lot easier to sell Bull when everybody's feeling bullish again. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, it's just going to be super easy for them to be like, we're bullish, and everybody's going to have their horns, and it's probably going to be more bullish than what bullish can be, right? So this is the Bull. You got your beautiful Matt Fury font that does really good in the space. It's going to be here to stay. And I actually should check out Troll because this one popped up on my, when I was doom scrolling a little bit in the morning outside, I saw Troll popping up on my thing where people were like in the UK or something, like spray painting Troll everywhere. So we definitely probably check that out. They're probably getting super unhinged at the current moment and getting a lot of people's attention. But Bull is looking really good. Bull is looking really, really good, fam. All right. Let's go check out a couple more plays. This is another one that I think just for patriotic reasons is going to do great. Do not miss this one. I think this is probably your early sender. Here you guys go, where it came all the way down to 93K. Once it broke 1 million, you see this price action where people are like, spaghetti-o, right? I don't want to miss out on this one. And this one just patriot people are going to buy this just off the strength, fam. I'm not here to divide everybody. I don't even like to get caught up in the mix. I don't even like to be put into the stuff because it's way too many emotions for me. And people are just you can be friends for them forever, and then next they just now they hate you. It's like, whoa, these people don't even know us. Now we hate each other, and we actually knew each other. They don't even know us. They're not losing sleep over that. So that's not my type of thing. But this one is probably another one to keep an eye on. And yeah, America is back. America, signed, sealed, and unstoppable. The greatest comeback in history is underway. Woo-wee. You could build your own PFP, use your camera. Okay, cool. Download it. You can make your own memes on this thing and bring America back with your own memes. Let me know if you guys are creating memes with this one. Clean website, loving it. Shout out to whoever made it as well. They've been doing this for a while, that's for sure. This is just very well put together. Your nice one-page crypto meme coin website, bada bing, bada boom. America doing its thing. $2 million market cap. Do you guys think that we'll have some kind of live stream talking about it at 5? I think so. Yes. All right, man, we got some more for you guys that we're going to check out. Check out Maxing. This is another one that I mentioned for everybody. We're going to get close to that giveaway part. If you guys are here for the giveaway, join us on the Pump Fun stream where we're going to do the giveaway. We're live on Pump Fun right now. Just go to Pump Fun, click on live stream, and you'll find us somewhere around here. Here we go right here. So, yeah, let's get the numbers up. If you guys are looking to to win some crypto, definitely tap in, man. We've been giving a lot of crypto away. We've already done over $3,000 in buybacks and burns, and people will get priced out, fam. Those people will eventually come back. Watch when the pump happens, man. I've been working on something crazy freaking bullish, and it's super close. It's super close. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's go back over here to Deck Screener on maxing. Shout out to the maxing community. Man, they've been maxing. Man, they've been maxing. Have you been maxing? How's you? I don't know if my back, man. I used to be buff. I used to be toned up. Right now, it's like, not quite. Not quite, fam. Not quite. I could use a couple push-ups. Anybody got a couple push-ups I can borrow really quick? Do a couple. 1, 2, 3. Get the maxing, man. I think as maxing is coming back. I think maxing is part of it. We need to get the maxing, get your beauty sleep, gentlemen. Get tapped in, get the maxing, man. I'm about to do some crunches. You know what? I need some abs, man. I used to have the V to the valley. It's like I used to be in shape. Now I'm just a shape. Now I'm just a shape. I'm a circle now. You know, I want to get back in shape, not be a shape, man. I've been being a shape lately. And we got to get the maxing, baby. This stuff is fun. It's crazy how times change, right? And what social media does, and just seeing it evolve. And I don't even try to resist it. I either get out the way of it or just go with the flow of it. And maxing, man, this is the one right here with a very clean looking chart. People cheated this one nonstop, and this is why I'm glad that they're winning. They went all the way up to 1 million, came all the way down to almost close to 22K market cap, and then once they pump past 1 million, I mean, it's been pumping ever since. The bags that you've been accumulating down here underneath 1 million, they look insane up here right now. They look crazy right now up here. So, man, look for your favorite conviction play. If it's maxing, then max it. If it's XPX, which we're going to talk about in a bit, which we're developing quite a bit, boy, I'm feeling happy, man. And you can't let the chart steal that away from you, right? You can't let that steal, because we got some nice developments coming XPX. Very bullish developments. But yeah, you just gotta, let your conviction play do what it's supposed to do for you. Like all these guys that have been winning right here, and now they're just pumped up. 325K in liquidity, $4 million market cap. It pumped up to 8. I've been telling everybody about this one. And yeah, you're going to have people who sell it off. The markets, oh no, the markets are pulling back. Maybe maxing's going to pull back. Let me sell. The whole space has been so sensitive. Oh my God. The space has been so sensitive, bro. Oh my God. But when Solana's back at $250, $300, where is maxing going to be? Where are all these Solana plays that you got to DCA into and have been grinding nonstop during these type of market conditions? Where are they going to be at, man? Where are they going to be at? Oh, they're nice too. You guys know they're nice. We got some nice developments. They're nice. I'm telling you. Trusty the process. Yes, man. We'll bring up Trusty as well. Really rocking with you guys, bro. I should have sent you a private thing to see if you wanted to come up. I know we kind of talked about it today. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to happen, but send me a DM if you want to come up. We could talk about Trusty, or we can set something up maybe for Friday. I'm busy tomorrow, Thursday, but we can set it up for Friday for Trusty to be up here, get the community to rally behind it, set it up really nicely. Man, let's do it Friday. Let's do Friday stream. Bring Trusty up. Maybe you got some Trusty you can give away. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. If you can, it's all good. But where we can get everybody hyped up and have them pull up for Friday and kind of schedule it a little bit better. But yeah, maxing is one that I want to show you guys that, hey, this community down here that just bought it up nonstop, they're winning big time right now. And if you want to win big time, take a page out of this book right here and apply it to what you got going on. And, price out the damn Jeets on your conviction play. Like, protect your investments. Like, get them the heck out. They're all going to be gone. They either got to buy more tokens to sell again, or they're just gone and they'll be buying the top. Like we showed you guys on Mascot. That person sold all that, and now they're buying back up at the top. It's like, this is a real thing happening. People will buy the next, shiny thing. Let's go to this one right here. This is the next shiny thing right here. $3.1 million market cap. Then we're going to go to XPX, do a giveaway. Make sure you guys go to the Pump Fun live stream for the giveaway so you guys don't miss out. But this is Rial. I don't know what this is right now, but it's moving. Hello. Hopefully you guys are feeling good today. You know, you can't let these markets get to you, man. Honestly, you can't let the sellers get to you. You know, you got to stay focused on the main goal no matter what, fam. And it's crazy how things come together. Okay. If you stay focused on the main goal, if you don't pay attention to the noise, the things that align for you are just so freaking beautiful. Let's go. XPX. Yeah. Developments are real, man. Developments are real. They're only fading themselves, man. We're doing really good. We'll talk about it just a bit, but this is one that popped up. I don't know anything about it, man. Flipping a nation's currency. So right here, you got Iran. So they're switching the whole currency. They're going to flip it right here. That's a pretty strong narrative currently right now. So we'll see. Is it something, you know, we could be finishing this live stream and this thing disappears, right? So just be careful as well. But it is a strong narrative at the current moment, right? So keep an eye on it. All right, let's go to XPX. Let's go to the chart. I know the chart is the chart, fam. You know, people they don't want to, they just can't, right? They can't be here this whole time. They can't make it. Maybe it's a family emergency. I don't know, right? We can't figure them all out. We're at 56K market cap on Solana. We're at, let's go to we're over here at 167K on BNB. We are holding it down, fam. Okay, we are holding it down, and those who hold it down with us, those serious investors, part of XPX. I'm telling you guys right now, as we continue to develop this thing, you guys are gonna love what's constantly coming out. We got some very bullish things coming out, fam. Okay, so just, you know, we grow the brand, right? We continue to grow the brand, which is super important. We DCA, we accumulate this thing, but we grow the use case of our utilities, because the utilities that we have, which I'm going to talk about in just a bit, are going to get stronger over time. They're only going to get better. Instead of 350, you know, 6K in paid orders, you know, we're going to be doing $3.5 million in paid orders. You know, we're going to be doing, you know, $35 million in paid orders, $300 million in paid orders, because that is barely scratching the surface of when it comes to payments at the end of the day. So yeah, come over here, check us out at xpxpay.com. All things payments, off ramp your crypto very easily, pay your bills with crypto very easily, non-KYC, over 86,000 companies. Get some gift cards, you know, get some Uber Eats. If you're trying to get round like me, get a gift card, put it on your Uber Eats, you know, app, and just use the Uber Eats. You know, get your 100K MasterCard, get your non-KYC MasterCards, and tap in with us, man. This is where it all happens. And people, this is scaling up right now. This is starting to look really, really good. The numbers are getting better. The clients are growing right now. And I must say, shout out to the community. Shout out to everybody who's engaging with not just the community, but this part right here, because I need to tell you guys right now, this was probably one of our best campaigns, XPX. This right here makes you want to, you know, when you watch, let me know if anybody, when you watch like Ip Man, or you're watching a Kung Fu movie, you accidentally get a little bit, you know, you get a little bit of Kung Fu in there, or you're watching a Rocky movie, and next you know, you're sitting down, and next you know, you're standing up, and it's like you got the eye of the tiger, you're punching. This was one of those campaigns that the numbers were almost close to like extra 100 active users, which is really, really, really nice. And this feeds the whole ecosystem, you know, and I want everybody part of XPX. If you're an investor in XPX, especially with the new tools coming out, I mean, they're fancy. They're fancy, fam. I don't bluff. It's been so hard to watch people cheating and to know what you're building, and to be like, you know, you got to be there, you know, be stoic, be a statue, be, you know, put your hand, go sit outside and be like, fam, this is where it's at right here. All roads leads to payments. Okay. This is one of our best campaigns that we've done. We're already close to 100 active users. This is organic. We've been doing this organic, and this whole little system, the way that it's set up, it feeds our ecosystem anyways. If you guys want to make sure that you're feeding your ecosystem, especially if you're a holder of XPX, get ready for, some more new cool things coming. But currently, refer people, get people on our program, get people using it, and it's a program that you don't have to be timid about talking about. We wouldn't have, $356,000 in paid orders if it wasn't something that you can proudly go and talk about. And that's what we have right here. So I'm going to share this right here for you guys. Let me copy this link and share it, but definitely tap in on this. There's literal money sitting on the table. There's exposure to XPX sitting on the table. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, fam. Okay. This is pay in seconds, safe and trusted transactions, send and receive anywhere, powered by the XPX token on BNB and Solana. Okay, because we are receiving Solana from the Degens off-ramping. We are getting BNB from the people off-ramping BNB. We are getting XRP. We are getting ADA. We are getting USDT Matic. We are getting USDT BNB. We are getting USDT Tron. We are getting Pure Tron. And all of that's going to be converted and used into, the project, right into the token. And it is powered by this. So you guys are very early on something really great. And like I said, the reason I'm there's a couple things coming out that are, crazy bullish, but I love being able to get that reward of just staying locked in, right? Staying focused on the main objective of what we're supposed to be doing here. And the way that things line up for you will automatically happen. If you get stuck and you try to pull people or hold on to people, you're creating tension. You have to just, you got to have conviction in why you're here. And I know why I'm here. XPX is the reason why I'm here. XPX is the reason why you guys are in cryptocurrency. This is digital currency. This is the future technology of being able to use your cryptocurrency wherever. You're going to be financially free. You better be financially free, but free to spend your finances as well. And XPX has been doing that. You're going to have a bunch of people playing catch up. You're going to have people trying to imitate us, trying to be like us. That's fine. You got Coca-Cola, Pepsi, 7-Up, Sprite, all these different flavors. Shout out to them, man. You know what? That's cool. But we're XPX and we got a reason. We have a why to be here. Okay. We got real life businesses. We got limousine businesses. We got real projects. We got real companies. We are really doing things over here. And these next utilities, what utilities? What? No way. They're coming out with more utility. What? It doesn't stop, XPX. It doesn't stop. I'm not going to stop. Not going to stop. This is our moment right here. Yes. More utilities coming out, man. More utilities coming out. Just stay tuned, stay tapped in, and, get ready to dish out the humble pie. Help me add the ingredients to this thing. There's a reason why we are here, XPX. I'm telling you right now. And that reason is to be one of those solutions for all things cryptocurrency when it comes to payments. We're going to do a giveaway right now on the Pump Fund stream. If you guys are part of us, join us on the Pump Fund stream very easily. Go to pump.fun. I know you know the website, you little rotator. I know you know where it's at. I know. I've seen you in the spaces. I see you in all the same telegrams. I've seen you rotating around. Go rotate yourself to pump.fun. Get ready for this giveaway. We got about 6 people over here right now. This is going to be an easy giveaway to win. But we got some cool things. Hey, man, wait a minute. I see people putting numbers in. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Because then I can't pick those. Hold up. Wait, everybody. Wait. Those numbers don't count. Wait until I say. I'm trying to give people time from X. I'm trying to give people time from YouTube to jump over to pump.fun and join us for that giveaway, man. Don't miss out. Also join us over here. Let's see. Go to dash.xpxpay.com. I'm actually going to post this. Go create your account right now. How are you not being able to? What? You don't got crypto power? You're just losing crypto? You're not spending crypto? You're just getting wrecked in crypto? No. Come over here, get your cards, pick which one you want, tap into this whole movement that we got going on over here. $58 and you got the power of spending crypto. Pick which one you want. Which one is it going to be? Whoa, it's crazy. The amount of cryptocurrency that you can off-ramp through XPX. We even had some people doing some Arbitron tests, Arbitron and Optimism. I was like, man, that campaign that we did or that we're doing right now is so bullish, XPX. That campaign that we got going on, seeing people tap in with Arbitron, seeing people tap in with Optimism or Optimism. Why do I keep saying Optimism? It's not Optimism. It's OP. Where is it at? Why am I having? I'm having a Rican moment right now. Is it optimism? Being optimistic on the chain. All right, fam. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway. I'm gonna pick a number. I got the number right now, 1 through 100 in the chat. I'm pumped up, fun. Dive into it right now. I have the number. Let's go, fam. Let's have a good time. And let me go ahead and show you guys this because this is the way to pay, okay, fam? It just is. And we're coming with some hot fire. What's the best? Like, remember that one scene from Making the Band back in the day? Best top 5 rappers alive. And he was like, Dylon, Dylon, Dylon. It's like XPX, 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 XPX. Top 5 best ways to off ramp your crypto. I'm telling you right now, we got some hot fire coming right around the corner that I'm super bullish on. And it's at a perfect time as we're getting all this brand new adoption. And yeah, we're coming up on 2 years, fam. Next month, 2 years grinding into space, man. People, hey, fade at your own risk, man. Fade at your own risk. And when the next utility rolls out, you tell me if you want to fade a project that's able to continue to roll out utility like the way that it rolls it out, the way that it's tapped into the payment infrastructure, the way that it can make moves. Go ahead, fade yourself. That's the only thing that's going to happen. Don't fade XPX. You're not fading XPX, man. I'm telling you, you're just going to end up fading yourself. We're going to crawl right back up, and these utilities are bullish, man. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on providing the investors that are invested into XPX exactly why they're invested into XPX. Why? Because we have the power to develop, we have the power to pivot, and we stay relevant when it comes to the world of payments. Okay, at any market cap, we can release utility. At any market cap, we don't gotta wait. We don't gotta no. You know what? We're not waiting around. We're going to solidify ourselves. We're going to cement ourselves by providing massive amounts of different tools for people to use in the space, so that we can grow our bags. That's just what's going to happen. You know, I'm going to turn this and oh, we got our first winner. First winner. The number was 88. We got our first winner. Shout out to you, winner, chicken dinner. Woo! Boom, 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 boom. I'm turned up, man. I'm turned up because, bro, I've been cooking, and it's been hard because I've been cooking at the same time when people are cheating, and you gotta deal with people cheating. But I'm telling you, if you're in a real investor of XPX, if you've been grinding with us in XPX, if you've been doing your thing with XPX, this is why you DCA. This is why you price them out, because you can count on the dev and the dev team really working hard to solidify ourselves in the realm of payments. And it has never been an issue at certain market cap that we're going to wait for freaking bullish AF utility to roll out. We just grind behind the scenes. You know, we see the mopers, the moaners, and we just keep on building and grinding nonstop. We put in the long hours. I put streaming on the background and put development up in the front. You know, people, when are you going to stream? You know, I love my streaming. But one thing I love more than streaming, I'll be honest with you guys, is XPX. You know, I've been a streamer since 2021. I've been doing this since 2021. I have never seen something like what is XPX all about. You know, the fact that we're hitting these numbers, we have something really, really powerful here, right? And you know, I gotta put in that legwork. I got literally put in the legwork. If you know me, you know. But I gotta put in that legwork for why we're here, right? Whether it's the adoption tools or the donation tools that we're sharing with the Space Penguins as they adopt penguins, whether it's, you know, donation tools for the Moses West Foundation. You know, we are spreading, you know, this thing everywhere. And I've heard some bullish things about this that I can't give away. But there's some bullish things over here. If you guys got a little bit of spare crypto that you actually want to see it go to a good cause instead of it just being lost, come over here and put some pressure, because I want to be right, because there's certain things around this that I got to be careful about, because I know a lot, right? But as this starts to grow, do you not want them to also see this thing growing as well? So the type of money that comes into hitting a cap of 350K also sees what is this? You know, what's going on over here? This thing right here is marketing for XPX, because if they click on this right here, guess what? XPXpay.com, right? And if we want to get exposure to Web 2, we have to connect all these dots. We have to read in between all the lines, and we really got to make this happen. And we really are. This next thing is pretty amazing, XPX. And I want to say a big shout out to Psychedelic Angel, Mr. Mo, you know, all the real ones that have just been there, you know, through thick and thin, no matter what, and don't let the chart, you know, bum us out about what's actually going on. And that's why it's easy for me sometimes it's hard. I'll be honest with you guys when, you can see the sentiment. I'm working on something really bullish, but I don't want to give it away just so people can wait for that to come out so they can just cheat on my community anyways. But people who think that we're done, is like, that's the most silliest thing that you can do in this space. But he's done, or XPX is done. It's like, no, more utility coming out. How about that? How about that? I'm not going to stop. And that's the thing that I want you guys to understand, is that you're investing not into me, but into an undervalued project that has serious connections, whether it's real world connections, whether it's connections into the payment rails, and being able to upgrade and stay relevant no matter what. That's what, even myself, that's what I'm invested into, because this is one heck of a hand that we got right here in XPX, man. So freaking bullish on you guys, so freaking bullish for the new tech. So, man, I'm telling you, it's just like, it's not going to stop, and they will get priced out. And as more tech gets used and more people get more adoption around our utilities, when all those people could have just held and bought more, and those buybacks keep happening, we get our real supply shock that happens, and we're a lot higher in market cap. It's like, you should have just freaking aped. You should have just freaking aped, because look at all the tech that has been released. It's never been an issue where we got to wait for a certain, when the sun and then no, we just do it because it needs to be done. Okay. And that's what it's all about. And that's what I'm going to keep doing for, the Mr. Mo's, the Psychedelic Angels, the, Jace, Saphir, TK, Jessica, Danielle, everybody who continues to pull up and support this project. I'm going to keep making sure that XPX, as far as when it comes to the payments, obviously when we jump from space to space, everybody's just looking for the next green candle to rotate into. But for those people that are investors, those people who want to look really far down the road and really generate some wealth, this is XPX right here, man. Okay. XPX is really a movement. You guys don't want to miss out on that. I know you're just looking for your little quick whatever, but you don't want to miss out on the opportunity of when Amazon was only shipping books. And that is XPX right now, fam. We are super, super early, man. You guys are so bullish. All right, man, let's go back to BTC. Let's see what BTC got going on. I'm pretty excited, fam, because obviously it's been a grind, at the same time seeing the movement, and you see people soft funding their own bags for some reason, but I can't say certain things, one, because NDAs and things like that. A lot of times, there's one thing that I get close to, like spilling alpha, but there's another thing, like when it comes to the NDAs, I do not play with that, because that's protecting all of our investments. That's protecting David, that's protecting Marlon, and guys who also sign NDAs with me, right? So there's certain things that I'm, it's my responsibility, even as excited as I am, or maybe, the chat feels a little bit down, and I got something that will get everybody right back excited, but I just can't, because, I have to protect our legal side of things, right? So just know, XPX, we got some fresh things coming, some hot things coming, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to, these 2 years have gone by really fast, to be honest with you guys. I've been in relationships where 2 years felt like 20 years. These last 2 years have, flown right by. Next month is 2 years that we've been in the world of payments, and it literally feels like it was 6 months ago. It doesn't feel like 2 years. And I'm happy about that, because if it felt like 20 years, it'd be a whole nother topic, right? But it feels like it was like 6 months ago, a year ago at the most, right? But we're at 2 years, and I'm very confident that year in and year out, we're going to be very relevant, and we're right at the steps of like turning this thing into $1 million company, turning it into 7-figure, 8-figure. And I know it's possible, XPX. I know that it's possible, Mr. Mo, Psychedelic Angel, Danielle, TK, all of you guys that just been rocking with me, Jace, Saphir. The reason it's possible is because these tools have not been, pushed to their max. This is a 7-figure company, just KYC cards. This is a 7-figure company, just non-KYC cards. This is for sure, a 7-figure company. This is non-KYC bill payments, and it's not there. This is another one. And right here, this is a $4 million getting into, then we're going to go into what? 8-figure company. It is very doable. And we got some more things coming out that you guys don't want to miss out on. Like I've been saying for a while, they will get priced out, because the tools that we're releasing, the space needs it. They sell themselves. Okay. I know right now we're in rotation and everybody's just jumping to spaces. We see the same projects. It's easy to see it on the blockchain. Everybody's just rotating to the next thing, right? They heard a new thing. That thing has the green candle. They heard it on the space, and now they're oh yeah, we found it. Nah. Eventually all that goes away. eventually, I've been in crypto since 2017. I started in 2021. Mark my words, all that, stuff and all that. Eventually, people realize, hey, wait a minute, I want to have something to hold for real, something very, very bullish. So, yeah, we're right here rocking the free world, man, rocking the free world. I'll touch a little bit on the donation widgets for those who want to know. Actually want to talk to George as well. Set something up, but he should, if you guys go help out George a little bit as well, that's cool. But definitely come over here with the donation widget, man. If you guys are trying to raise funds for something, raise the funds and let me know, whether it's, Space Penguins, the Moses West Water Foundation, where there's Kenji, pushing it out there and getting it out there is the best thing you can do for your guys' bag, man. Crazy bullish on you guys, man. Today was actually a really, really bullish stream because I'm coming hot off of Slack messages and knowing that we're closer and closer and closer. There's still some time, but some man. I'm telling you, man. But you know what? How can we even do any better than that, man? That's as hot as the stream is gonna get. Is XPX, right? That's as hot as it's gonna get, especially when you got things cooking for real. And people just like, don't fudge your own bags, XPX. Don't let people fudge your bags. Don't let that happen because we actually got something crazy bullish in the works. Okay, and that's not even all the things. Like I'm already looking at, the next year. I'm already looking at the year after that. Like, man, we're super early. And like a lot of the plays that I showed you, like even that Mascot play, perfect example of people literally faded it, went down to 23K market cap. Now it's back at 330. Look at maxing, how long it consolidated underneath $1 million market cap, and people DCA'd and bought it up. And the minute it broke 1 million, who cares how long it took? If they're at they broke all the way up here to 8 million, you know how silly your bag's gonna look? And I want to go higher than that, but this is the range that we all see in the space. It's currently been going up to that 10 million, right? Until we have that inflow again of just everybody rushing into the space like crazy, then we're going to see the 20, 30, 40 million. But right now, everybody's going up to like, 10, 15, 20 million at the most, and then coming back. But I want this to be you guys. I'm rooting for these guys, these types of investors, because $1 million market cap, and it tried it once, it tried it twice, came down, had a couple little peaks, people kept cheating, people kept selling at losses. Ooh, boo, oh, sell at a loss, boom, pump past 1 million, consolidate for a while because there's still some paper hands lingering around, go up to 5 million, come back down, consolidate. Everybody down here that faded it was wrong, because at 8 million, those bags that you faded looked juicy. Fade XPX at your own discretion, fam. I'm telling you guys right now, people will get priced out on the BNB side, on the Solana side. We will take this thing to the top. Okay, we have the tools, the foundation, the infrastructure, the bandwidth, the liquidity to make it all happen. Fade us if you want, but I'm telling you, we will be here still building no matter what. And these tools are only going to get sexier, juicier, better looking, and more adoption. And we're going to grow this thing all the way. We're going to grow this thing. Okay, man, I want to wrap it up right around here because I already got close, and I want to keep it. I want to keep it really nice and tight. Really, keep everything nice and together. Because it's been actually, like I said, the last couple of weeks I've seen people fade. Oh, what's going on? And this, I've already been working on this, and it's been hard. But it's like you do buybacks and burns, or you're doing this, and not our community, but just people who are just passed by night. They're oh, this, and it's like I don't want to say these things because I know what's coming, and why not just let our community snatch up their positions, because we're cooking for real over here. All right. Don't fade yourself, man. Literally just protect your investment. I'm going to protect this thing all the way, protect all of our investments. The market's just going through a little bit of a dip right now. We're waiting for this daily chart on BTC to wake up. And when this thing happens, we're going to be glad that we spent building. You're going to be glad that you've been, accumulating supply, because the pumps will happen. Solana at $250, $300, all Solana plays will be at a higher market cap. It's easy money sitting on the table right now. DCA, accumulate, snatch it up, hold it to your chest, hold it tight. And anybody who tries to FUD your bag, just tell them to move around. Just move around and price them out, because we have something here. So looking forward, you guys get ready. I'm not going to give no timeline on this just yet. There's still some more things that need to be finalized. A couple more things with Again, I don't want to say because a lot of stuff, any of these things would just be kind of giving things away, but and a couple more signatures, couple more things, and bam, we're good to go. And things, we got some more things, and I'm looking forward to it. And that's one thing that you guys can all count on, that no matter what, how the space is feeling, the whole downtrend since BTC's been going down, the mopers, the moaners. One thing that you can count on is that no matter what the price is at, I'm always going to grind for your bag. I'm always going to protect our investors and make sure that our clients are growing so that the end goal of what XPX is supposed to be about is achieved. You guys can count on that. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. Looking forward to having some exciting news for you guys in the future, right around the corner. Get ready for that. And yeah, looking forward to it, man. Let the markets be the markets. Let the Jeets be the Jeets. Let the whales be the whales. Let, the paper hands be paper hands. Let the DCA. Let the diamond hands diamond hand. You just make sure that you do your part in this. And that's one thing that you guys can count on, especially when it comes to XPX. And these next developments will show you guys exactly just that. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. You guys are absolutely amazing. Get ready for the Friday stream that we'll be having as well. We'll see if we can get Trusty on for Friday, and we'll bring them up as well. Have some fun over there. And yeah, trusting the process, man. That's what it's all about. I like that one. That's a good slogan for you guys. Trusty the process. And that's what we're going to keep doing. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so freaking bullish. And who cares what the market? The market's going to do a backflip today. I'm building no matter what. I'm building for my investors. I'm building for our clients. And we're going to take this thing to the moon no matter what. And when the markets pick up and the rising tide that raises all the ships moves up again, we'll move up right with it. Okay, watch. Mark my words. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys can't do that. Continue to come back. Experience the abundance of money with me. Watch. You guys will see. And if you can't do that, just keep coming back. Rock with me. Say what's up every time to time. You guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much. Later, fam.
So your bag's backed up against the wall, and the bandwagon's falling right off. And you're hearing all the talk about maybe you should think about what you're gonna do if it don't work out. It ain't about if it makes sense, 'cause if the boot do it don't fit. As far as I can see, there ain't no way to be somebody if you just gon' quit. So if you gotta fight